What's up,
Hey,
bro?
what's up, buddy? How you
What
feeling?
the fuck? Dude, this is such a shit show. I'm sitting in my kitchen because the fucking Wi-Fi went out in my room. You're at work. Dude, it
I'm at
can't
work.
get any
So what I want to say is, buddy, you're well prepared. Let's do this quick and easy, like we do. Because yeah, to be honest, the place is falling apart without me. So I gotta get back as soon as I can.
Oh,
And
no worries,
also, I'm
dude.
taking a break, so I'm doing a beer. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. I have one too off screen. But yeah, we know what we want to do. We want to win. Ethan, you seem like a good guy, but I'm not in the mood to be messing around right now. This is all business. Let's fucking do this.
Yes, sir. Get the show on the road.
In the immortal words of Ralph Wiggum, I'm a danger to myself. Let's play this.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Warzone. I'm your host, Andrew the Dive Bar. This is Payson the Cinemaster Johnson. Payson, we have a great match for the people today. We have Luis Boost. I knew I was going to mess it up. Luis Boost going up against Ethan Hubbard. What are your thoughts?
Well, Bar, I am also very excited for this grand spanking exciting match that is going to be happening today. Yeah, these are two very fun competitors. I'm ready to have some fun. Let's have some fun.
All right, let's do this as I bring in our contestants today. So, gentlemen, round one, you know how this works. You are going to get 8 different questions in 8 different categories. Let's fix that. 8 different questions in 8 different categories. If you get all 8 questions correct, you will be getting a bonus point. Each question is worth 1 point. If you get the question wrong, no worries. You won't lose any points. Remember to keep your hands on screen at all times. You have 3 repeats and 1 challenge. So, if we are ready, Payson, take it away with question number 1.
Absolutely, gentlemen. Your first question will be coming to you in the category of musicals. In Into the Woods, how many items does the baker and his wife have to get for the witch's spell?
Have you ever dealt with a witch?
Can't say I have, but I know you've baked before.
I have. I've made cookies.
That's
5, 4, 3. I'll tell you more about that in another match we recorded. 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Lewis.
I guess 3.
And Ethan.
I don't know, because Anna Kendrick's in it and I wasn't paying attention to items. 7.
Fair enough. The correct answer is 4.
Huh.
All right, as we go into your next question, which is in the category of sports. Who stars as Reg Dunlop in Slapshot? Have you ever been... Go ahead.
Have I ever been slapped before?
Yes, this is what I was going to ask.
Yes, I have. I do some acting on the stage, and sometimes mistakes happen. And
5.
Yeah.
4.
Nothing that bad.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Ethan.
Put on the foil, boys. Paul Newman.
And Lewis.
Yeah, I didn't even have a guess.
All right. Paul Newman is correct.
Good job.
All right, gentlemen, your next question will be coming to you in the category of animation. What kind of animal is Miko in Pocahontas?
So you were talking about being on the stage and being slapped. I've actually had a co-actor. I've actually tricked a co-actor into actually thinking that he did slap me to the point where he was like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry."
Bar, you are a devious man.
I am, and I love it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ha ha ha. Pens down. Lewis.
I don't know. This is going great. A fox.
And Ethan.
Something, colors of the wind, raccoon.
Raccoon is the correct answer.
It was something with a tail.
That is my wife's favorite Disney character.
The
It's a
raccoon?
weirdo thing.
We'll move on to your next question. In recent releases, what 2021 film features a cast that includes Jaimin Hunsu, Reese Ifans, and Ralph Fiennes? All of the hard to pronounce names on that one.
I was going to say, Taylor really hates the pronunciation of one of these people's names.
5, 4. Rafe? 3,
She insists that it should be Ralph.
1. Pens down. Ethan.
No idea. So I wrote the only one that I know of. The Green Knight.
And Lewis.
The King's Man.
The King's Man is correct.
Your next question will be coming to you in the category of sci-fi fantasy. Who directed Edge of Tomorrow? I can't think of any witty banter about Edge of Tomorrow, so I will just say the Kingsmen. What a terrible group of people.
They're fine. The name is stupid, though. 5,
Fair.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Lewis.
Doug Lyman.
And Ethan.
Alaska's favorite dog, Balto.
I wish that was correct, but Doug Lyman is correct. All right. As we get into your next question, which is going to come in comedy. What is the subtitle of the second film in the Austin Powers franchise?
And Luis, can we please get both hands on screen?
For sure. Sorry.
Thank you. Yep.
You're good. So many Austin Powers lines I want to impersonate, but you know.
For real, but
I also probably sound real bad doing it. 5, 4,
most
3,
people do.
2, 1. Pens down. Ethan.
Heather Graham's best role, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Arguable, but Lewis.
Yeah, I guess Goldmember.
That close. That was the third one. But The Spy Who Shagged Me is correct.
And I would like to let Ethan know to please put some respect on Roller Girl's name. But we will be going on to your penultimate question in the category of biopics. What biopic is about a businessman named Jordan Belfort?
Now, Payson, I want to ask you a question. Do you think that you could do a good Austin Powers?
Oh yeah, baby. Going for a nice shag.
Okay, good. I put the line out, and you took it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Lewis.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
And Ethan.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
The Wolf of Wall Street is correct. As we move into your final question this round, which is going to come in music. A mecca music. In what 90s film will you find the fictional rock star Rex Manning?
Rock star. Shout out to Nickelback.
Ew.
Yeah.
But I will say, they have a handful of songs that are good. 5,
You know what?
4, 3. Not great, but good. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ethan.
Empire Records?
And Lewis.
Empire Records.
Empire Records is correct. And with that, I believe, if I am not incorrect, Payson, we have a score of Ethan with 5 and Lewis with 4.
That is exactly what I have.
All right. With that, we are going to be going into the wheel round. Basically, what is going to happen is, since Ethan is in the lead, he will get to choose if he spins first or if he defers to Lewis. The wheel will be spun. Whatever the category lands on, Ethan or Lewis will have the opportunity to take what they have or spin again. But if they spin again, they must take whatever they land on. Each question will be worth 2 points, but you can knock it down to multiple choice, but that will be knocking down the point value to 1 point. So with that, Ethan, would you like to spin first or defer?
I would like to defer to my esteemed opponent in the amazing Lane Staley sunglasses.
Thank you very much.
All right. So here we go. Jason, give that wheel a big old spin.
Absolutely.
Hey, Luis, I just want to say they started you off with the 3 worst categories, but I loved how you came back and you played your game.
Spin is
So
away.
only 1 point behind. You're going to do great, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
All right.
Oh,
So it
even
lands
though
on
it's not-
opponent's
it's not
choice,
good.
unfortunately. Now, I forgot to give the categories beforehand. The categories today are Lewis's strengths of non-U.S. films and Edgar Wright, Ethan's strengths of Mel Brooks and Pixar, and you also have comedy, 1990s, 2010s, and music. So, Ethan, what would you like to give Lewis?
I would like to give him the 1990s.
All
Okay,
right.
Luis, you got this. 3 repeats. Take it easy. I'm gonna have to dip out because it's going crazy out here. But
Yeah, sure, bro.
I have full faith in you, bro.
Have a good
Bring
one,
it
man.
home. Bring it home. See you later. Bye,
Yeah,
everybody.
see ya.
All right. Thank you. All right. So I will read your first question in the 1990s. I will read all your questions, in fact. So are you ready for your first question?
Yes.
Should we
All right.
remove-
That's the spirit.
I'm just going to remove the wheel.
Oh, yes. Thank you. So your first question. No, Payson. There we go. All right. Your first question in the 1990s. In which 90s sports film will you find the characters of Sidney Sid Dean and Billy Hoyle?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, The Mighty Ducks, B, He Got Game, C, White Man Can't Jump, or D, Major League 2.
C.
C is correct for 1 point. Your next question. In My Cousin Vinny, what type of food did Bill and Stan accidentally shoplift from Sacco Sud's convenience store?
Multiple choice again.
Your multiple choice options are A, beans, C, sardines, C, mushrooms, or D, tuna.
Tuna.
That is correct for 1 point. Your third question. What Oscar-winning director directed 1994's Shadowlands?
Multiple choice again.
Your multiple choice options are A, Barry Levinson, B, Richard Attenborough, C, Warren Beatty, or D, Jonathan Demme.
I'm gonna go Warren Beatty.
That is incorrect, Ethan. Your options again are A, Barry Levinson, B, Richard Attenborough, C, Warren Beatty, or D, Jonathan Demme.
I'm going to go with A, Barry Levinson.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Richard Attenborough.
Oh, right.
Your penultimate question. In Office Space, the pair brought in to downsize the company share what first name?
Oh, fuck. Bob?
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. Angelina Jolie, Whoopi Goldberg, and Elizabeth Moss provide supporting performances in what 90s film?
Girl Interrupted.
And that is correct for 2 points. All right, now we will be going into Ethan's spin of the wheel.
All right, Ethan, your first spin is away.
Big money, no whammies, no whammies. Stop.
And you land
And
on
it lands
spinner.
on Spinner's choice.
Hey! Let's go, Mel Brooks.
All right.
Also, thank you for putting Edgar Wright on the wheel, because if I spun that was one of my options.
Fair.
All right, Payson, since I read for Lewis, will you please read for Ethan?
Absolutely. All right, Ethan, you're good?
Yeah.
All right, Ethan, your first question in the category of Mel Brooks. How many films directed by Brooks does Madeline Kahn appear in?
Three.
That is incorrect. Luis, a chance for a 2-point steal.
4.
That is correct for a 2-point steal.
Okay.
All right, Ethan, your second question in the category of Mel Brooks. What government position does Mel Brooks' character Tomain hold in Blazing Saddles?
He is the governor.
That is correct for 2 points.
It's William J. Lepetamain.
Thank you. Your third question in the category of Mel Brooks. In Spaceballs, after seeing what happens when someone orders the special, what does Barf change his order to?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, space soup, B, space potato, C, space chili, or D, space cobbler?
A, space soup.
And that is correct for 1 point. Your penultimate question. What is the name of Dave Chappelle's character in Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Blinken.
That is incorrect. Luis, a chance for a 2-point steal.
I don't know. I don't even have a guess.
No guess?
No guess, no.
Okay, the correct answer we were looking for was Achu. All right, Ethan, your final question in the category of Mel Brooks. What is the name of the company Goddard is the CEO of in Life Stinks?
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice. Is it A, Bolt Enterprises, B, Goddard Inc., C, Organization Incorporated, or D, Viridian Dynamics?
I'm going to go with C. That's a really Brooksy answer.
That is unfortunately incorrect. Luis, a chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, Bolt Enterprises, B, Goddard Inc., C, Organization Incorporated, or D, Viridian Dynamics?
C.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for A, Bolt Enterprises.
All right. So coming out of round 2, I have a score of Lewis with 12 and Ethan with 8.
That is also what I have.
All right. So with that, we are going to be going into our final round, known as the Pick Your Poison round. Our players will get to pick a question in a 1, 2, 3, and 4-point category. Players will get to pick each category, not choosing the same category over again. And your options today are going to be horror, westerns, 2000s, animation, musicals, 2010s, drama, and recent releases. We will let our players pick what options they would like, and we will be back right now. All right, and we are back. So Lewis has decided he's going to take his 1 in 2000s, his 2 in 2010s, his 3 in horror, and his 4 in recent releases, whereas Ethan has picked his 1 in 2010s, his 2 in horror, his 3 in animation, and his 4 in westerns. So since Ethan is behind, he will begin answering questions first, and since Payson, you asked him his questions in round 2, I will be asking his questions in round 3. So, Ethan, are you ready for your first question in the 2010s?
I made it to round 3, so I'm ready for anything. Let's do it.
That's the spirit, my boy. Your first question. What 2010s film was the acting debut of Haley Steinfeld?
True Grit.
That is worth 1 point. Your 2-point question in horror is, what is the subtitle of the sequel to Zombieland?
Double Tap.
And that is worth double the points. All right, so if Ethan hits this, we will be sending it over to Lewis. Your 3-point question in animation is, what is the name of the place that Hiccup is from in How to Train Your Dragon? Five, 4.
Repeat.
That is your first repeat. The 3-pointer in animation. What is the name of the place that Hiccup is from in How to Train Your Dragon?
New
5.
Scandinavia.
That is incorrect. We were looking for FERC. All right, so here's the situation. If Ethan hits his 4-point question in Westerns, he will be sending it over to Lewis. But if he misses, Lewis will be the winner. So, Ethan, are you ready for your 4-point question in Westerns?
Yes.
All right. Your 4-pointer. What classic Western takes place in the town of Hadleyville? Five, 4,
Repeat,
3.
please.
That was your second repeat. What classic Western takes place in the town of Hadleyville? Five,
Repeat.
4. All right, that's your last one. Your 4-pointer in Westerns. What classic Western takes place in the town of Hadleyville?
The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance.
And your winner, Luis Booth. The correct answer is High Noon. High Noon was the correct answer. All right. So, that is a TKO for Luis. Great match overall, though. I think both players should be very proud of themselves. Let's start with our unfortunate second-place finisher today, Ethan. Ethan, you had a really strong round 1. I think you may have just gotten a little tripped up in round 2. But you started to make a little bit of a comeback in round 3, just couldn't capitalize, unfortunately. How are you feeling about your performance today?
I'm good, actually. You know what really bit me is the one. So I'm in my head. I'm going, "Hey, Blinken!" You know, when he's talking to the character that's played, or the other character, the blind guy from Robin Hood Men in Tights. So I was thinking of the quote, not of the character, and I think that's really where I started to throw off. And then just forgetting FERC. What the FERC? You know. That's that. But Luis played a fantastic round, and you know, you can't be disappointed when you lose to somebody who's just coming out there and just has a stellar round 2. It's kind of hard to look down on that at all, especially with opponent's choice. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. But we will be seeing you again at some point. I don't know exactly when. I'm not in charge of that kind of thing. But
fine, whatever.
When you come back, is there anybody you would like to play? Either you think that you can like hold your own against them, or that you just think would be like a grand old time to play?
Well, let's see. Luis was a good play. I got whooped up by Joe. You know what? Put me in there with anybody. I'm here to get laughs out of people. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to make it to round 3. I'm here to make it to round 3, and maybe next time I'll get that 4-point question. I'm down for everybody. I'd love to say give me Boatman or give me Nazario or somebody like that, but I'm just whoever I'm in the ring with, go for it.
That's the spirit. I like that, man. All right, we will be seeing you later. Thank you for coming. And as we go to our winner today, Lewis, man, your internet held up just long enough for you to take the victory today. Stellar comeback in round 2, getting even on opponent's choice. Great job today, buddy. TKO on your record now. What are your thoughts?
Oh man, I feel great, honestly. Like, I was very nervous before this match because last year all my Warzone outings weren't that great. Like, I got TKO'd by Tony Durso, lost the teams match, lost in the one-night tournament thing. So, you know, at the beginning of the year when FunDMC approached me, it was really just either I take this seriously or I just piss off. And so I invested a lot of time in this. So I was nervous beforehand, and I'm very happy with this performance. Ethan is a great guy, great player. All the best to him. So yeah, I'm feeling great right now. Over the moon.
Yeah, absolutely. This will bring your record up to 500 for us. So that probably means you will be in the tournament. Is there anybody that you're hoping to face? Anyone that you think that you can take on, or just for the laughs?
Man, I'm here for the game. I'm playing everyone. I really don't give a shit.
All right, that's fair enough. Well, we will be seeing you soon. Thank you for coming. Payson, I think that we had a really good match on our hands today. What did you think?
No, I agree. I love both these competitors. They're just here to have fun and just have a good time. And honestly, from the hosting perspective, I definitely had a good time. So what can you say?
Oh, I had an absolute blast. So with that being said, for Abel, for Luis, for Ethan, for Payson, and for myself, Andrew the Dive Bar, this has been Multiplex Movie Warzone. We will see you later.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.